Hello to my viewers. I welcome you to another exciting moment on Talk to Be. So it's Talk to Be, baby. Yes, it's another time to learn. It's another time to have fun. It's another time to listen to other people's experience so you can learn one or two things. Okay, on this show, as usual, I have my guest in the house with me. She's a colleague of mine, she's a sister, she's somebody that I love so much, and I know she's got a lot of experiences, and I want us to learn from her. But before I introduce my guest, I'll go for a break, and when I'm back, I'll do just that. My name is Dr. Abiola Adebayo Akinrinde. Do not go away.
Talk to be, share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching Talk to Be. Like I said earlier, that I have my guest here with me. She's a colleague of mine, a beautiful lady like that. She's also somebody that I adore so much. Maybe because of her personality, because of the way she does her things. Join me as I welcome the delectable, pretty Abibat Jinadu. So good to have you here, sis.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma. And I'm so glad to be here.
Thank
Honestly.
you.
Honestly. I wish I can express myself.
Wow.
Being here alone. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Abibat. I know what it is with time. You have a baby, with work and everything, traffic. You're still here. So for every minute, I do not take it for granted. I am grateful. All of us that talk to people, we love and appreciate it, and we're saying thank you for coming on the
Thank you
show.
so much.
All right, so let's go to the business of the day. Let's get to meet you. Aside, you know, a lot of people just see you on screen. They don't even know who you are. You sometimes, or a lot of times, our roles is what determines who we are to people,
Yeah.
and which is mostly direct opposite of who we are.
Yes,
We're only playing the script. But who is Abibat?
Anyway, my name is Abibat Jinadu, aka Omo Jinad.
Omo
So,
Jinad.
so a lot of people used to call me Jinad, Omo Jinad, Omo Jinad. Yes. Abibat Jinad, she's an easygoing person. Yes, very easygoing person. If you are very close to me, you will say, yes, she's very easy. Yes, I will say that to myself. And I'm a kind of person. I love people. I love to give people. I love to, I just love people. You understand? So, and my own role in the movie is totally different from me,
you are.
from who I am in real life.
That's
The
right.
kind of person I am in real life, I would say it's totally different from every other person.
That's right.
So, and I'm happy that God created me in this form, in this way. So, and I'll keep going, I'll keep
Like
being
this.
myself.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Abibat Jinadu is totally different. And there was a time where you said what we play, our role we played in the movie is totally different. Yes. There was a time I went to the bank, and someone walked up to me and she was like, àǹtí tó máa ń ṣe fíìmù o, aṣẹ́wó nínú fíìmù yìí rè, ẹ ṣáà má máa gbọ́kọ lọ́kọ, ẹ má lọ gbọ́kọ mi up. Her husband was like, she's totally different. She's different from that. I said, okay, the way you look at me now, did I look like someone who can snatch your husband? Look at the way I'm dressing. Anytime I want to go out, I used to dress like corporate. I love dressing corporate, So I appreciate the fact that they said, you'll be addressed by the way you dress.
Yes.
So because she said that, so ever since I've said, I have to always dress normal anytime I want to go out,
Cautious
so
of
that
dressing.
people will not see me like ọmọ agbọ́kọ mi o. So that's it.
All right, Abibat, take us into the journey of your growing up. How did you grow up? What was growing up like for you?
Tough. Tough. I would say I really enjoyed my childhood from from baby till 8 years old. So after 8 years, down till now, it was tough.
Wow.
I'll say very, very, very tough. You know, I lost my daddy at the age of 13 years.
13.
Yes, my dad, I would say, best dad in the whole world.
Wow.
Yes, Baba dad. That man sọ pé, kama sọ pé ìyá wa. Everybody, man, we talk about, a lot of people used to talk about their mother, but my own side, I talk about my dad more.
Dad, wow.
Yes, best father in the whole world, because he was sick for a very long time. Yes, very sick, as in mentally sick. I'm saying this for the first time. Mentally sick. So he wasn't stable. You know, he was sick mentally, and he was still driving. Yes, he was driving. You know, he loved his children. He doesn't like to tamper. He doesn't want anybody to tamper with his children. You know, Abiamo gone. It was rough. It was tough. And at the end of the day, we lost him. So he died almost 30 years now. Right, if I say? Yeah, almost 30 years now. So, and so ever since I was like, okay, now, God, I used to talk about my dad, and I want my children to talk about me too. Because I want to show my children the good side of me, you know, because Obito perfect. I want to show them my bad side. But I want them to talk about the good part of me more. Because Obito perfect. So that is it. I really want to talk about my mom too. She's a good mom. I like the fact that she gave birth to me. I'll talk about her some other time too.
Okay, so we're still going a little bit deeper with that. Was it that when he died, you said you enjoyed yourself from like age 1 to like age 8? So from like age 9, what happened? What changed things for you?
What happened was, ever since my dad started the whole sickness thing, and so, you know, before then, he has money. I would say, he's okay on his own. He's okay. He loves family. He loves people. He loves being around people. But at the end of the day, something happened. We lost our house in Kano, because I was born in Kano.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we lost our house to an inferno. It was very, very tough. So, you know, because he has this mental problem, so he couldn't hold it. He couldn't hold himself. So he started, you know, that thing came back, and he started misbehaving too. And I was like, you know, my mom was like, hey, what can she do? You know, they've lost everything, no money, no house, but they had just one car. They had just one car left. So at the end of the day, they both rallied around. They rented another apartment. They started staying there, and the sickness came back. You know, the sickness doesn't mean it will come back. It's an off and on thing. Yes. So at the end of the day, my mom was like, okay, maybe we should move down to Abeokuta. So they brought us down to Abeokuta, and
are you guys from Abeokuta?
Yes, I'm from Iberekodo, Abeokuta.
Okay.
So they brought us down, and my dad was staying in Iberekodo with his family, but my grandma, may her soul rest in peace. So my grandma was staying in another place in Ijaye. So my mom was like, okay, let's just go and meet your grandma. And she's staying in a room apartment. So she was like, okay, let's just stay with her. We were like 5 children. They have 5 with grandma, with my mom. We were 7 in one room.
Wow.
So, you know, as a woman, it's why I won't feel comfortable. You know, my mom was so tired of staying, you know, sleeping on the floor, you know, with our children and all. And what happened? And they had baby. We have a baby then, our last born. That was Assis, late too.
Oh, he's late.
Yes, I'll talk about that. So my mom was like, okay, I can't. You know, and you know, though she's young, you know, yuppie baby, you know, she wants to go out like, My mom was like, okay, I'm coming. And the baby was sick. The baby was about 3 months, and he was sick. My mom said, she's coming. In the evening, we were waiting for her. I go me until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Where is she? Where have you been to? Where have you gone to? No, there was a phone by.
Yeah.
So everybody were looking for her.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, we didn't see her. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 5th, the baby died in my hands. So because of that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How old was the baby again?
3 months.
So he was breastfeeding.
Yes.
Where was your mom?
That's it. She left us and ran away. Mommy, I'm sorry to say this, we've been talking about this so many times, but I think I need to just say this, so maybe everything will just go by now. So because of that, up till now, I'm still fighting with my mom. Why would you do that? How come? Why would you leave your kids and run away?
5 children.
5 children. With my older sister, we were 4. There are 4 kids. 4 kids, and my older sister from my stepmom, so making 5.
5 of you.
So we lost Aziz.
3 months. How was that for you?
Up till now, I still have that grudge with my mom till now. We talk, because we talk, she comes to my house and all, but we used to fight. Any small thing, we'll be like, because of that thing is still in my brain. So
it's difficult for you to tolerate.
You don't understand. I'll be like, just tell me, why? How come? Why? How could you just leave your kids?
So what was the excuse? What was she saying?
She was like, up till now, she was still saying, everywhere we're babe, your grandma was doing this, your grandma was giving me an attitude. I was like, no, not my grandma. She can't ever give you an attitude. She can never do that to you, because she knows what is on ground. Our son is sick, and you too.
Okay, at that time that you guys go back from Kano, and then your dad went to Iberekodo. What was he doing there?
He's an engineer.
Okay.
Yes, auto engineer. Very good.
Wow.
To the extent that then in Kano, Governor Kano sent him to Japan. Very, very good. Wow. Sent him to Japan to learn more about Honda, because he dealt with Honda alone. So immediately he got back, that's when he started having the whole issue.
When he got back from Japan?
From Japan.
How old was he then?
He should be maybe close to 40 years or 40.
At that time?
At that time. You get.
He was quite young. Very
young. So, then, started, he will help people to do some things and all. But because of he has mental problem, I won't come out with, I won't be chef. They don't want to, and it's very good. Family issue is there too, and all. So, now, my dad, after my mom left, my dad now was like, okay, you guys would stay with my mom. So we were there with my grandma. And
with the other kids,
with the other kids, yes.
Were you the firstborn?
No, from my mom.
Okay.
Mom, firstborn.
Okay.
Yes. So 3 left. That's me, Abib, and Ibrahim. We've lost Aziz. So now 3 left. So what happened was, my dad loved Abib so much. If you see Abib, hey, he looks so much like him. But there was a time, my dad, when we were still living in Kano, my dad was in his room with Abib.
Sorry, I'm finding it very difficult to process Aziz's death.
Oh, I swear.
I don't know. Maybe because you said he died in your hands.
Yeah, I swear.
I don't know. I'm trying to get over it, move on.
I wish to. I don't want to cry.
I know.
I don't. If you look closer, you know that.
I know. I saw.
There is tears in my eyes already, because I don't want to cry.
I know. Please go ahead.
I don't want to spoil my makeup.
It's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead.
So my dad was in the room with my Habib, my younger brother. So there was a time, this ceiling fan that's why I don't like ceiling fan. Until now, I don't like it. So this ceiling fan, my dad was down, because he has a mental problem. wá mú okùn. Let me express it in Yoruba.
Please do.
Ó wá mú okùn, ó fi so. Ó wá fẹ́ so ọmọ. My mom was like,
Officer.
ó fẹ́ so ọmọ. You know, the ceiling fan was rolling, you know, because, you know, it's not stable. So my mom was like, ó máa fẹ́ pọ́nmọ lọ́mọ, ó fẹ́ pọ́nmọ fún mi kankan. He said, kí ló òun ò ṣe kankan, you know.
Was that before your mom left?
It was before my mom left. Now I'm still going there.
Okay.
Because he loves him so much, you know. Okay, no, bá ṣeré ni was. You know, at the end of the day, we were with let me come back to my grandma when my mom left. Now. So there was a day my dad just came to my grandma's house. He was like, I want to come and carry my children. Joe, let me in around 4
a.m.
4 a.m. And he was a Muslim. 4 a.m. He came all the way from Ikberekodo down to Ijayi. My grandma was like, but we were staying in a face mask, face room house. My mom was like, my grandma was like, just have a curtain, stay in this under curtain, stay there. You know, she now use their neighbor's curtain to cover us up so that my dad won't see us. She now opened the main door. She was like, my dad was like, I saw you. Come outside. Come outside. You know, he now picked everybody. So my grandma was like, make sure you run away from him. We now followed him. So he was like, you guys come inside. Let's pray. I said, go and do your ablution. Then when you are done, go inside. We'll do our own. We were looking at him. We now ran away. We left him.
Ran back to your grandma.
To grandma. So me, Abib, and Ibrahim, and my elder sister. That's 4. So he now came back. He's like, he came back. If I can't pick all of them, I'll pick Abib. And he picked Abib.
He wanted Abib.
He wanted Abib. And at the end of the day, Abib died.
Oh God.
Because he took him to an uncompleted building, and he was there with him, and you know, there was this heavy storm, so he couldn't know. He doesn't know where to run to. He was so I think we had the first one, Elijah. And he died. He even buried him himself.
Oh God.
He buried him himself.
Oh God. He buried him.
Yes.
Without telling you.
This is how it happened. So my grandma heard about it, so she had to run. She ran to the site, and people were there. You know, they were like, kilo shele. My grandma. They now told my grandma that I think we were trying to move closer to him, and he said they should not move closer. So, but he eventually explained how it all happened to them, that it was heavy storm and all, and
how old was Abib then?
Abib was 11 years. 11 years. So ever since, and ever since they lost Abib, the sickness started getting worse because he loves him so much. So we took him to the hospital and all. Eventually, he died too. But before he died, he said he wanted to see us too.
He wanted to see who?
Us, the children. So now we are left with my elder sister, my Ibrahim. Yes. So we went to see him, and he prayed for us. So we was like, our daddy is getting better. So we never knew that he would die the 5th day.
I wanted to ask, why was he left alone at Iberekodo?
No, he was with his family member. But
who were his family members?
Jimmy G, not the family members, no. His uncle, and you know, and the rest is his uncle.
So that was how you guys, or that was why you guys were staying with
grandma.
and he couldn't stay with you guys.
Yes, because we were staying in a one-room apartment, so it's not possible. Now let me bust your brain. He died. He has an uncompleted building, but they didn't bury him there. Up till now, I still don't know where they buried my dad.
No, I don't understand. Who buried him? You guys were in Abeokuta together. So who buried him? So báwo ló ṣe?
That is what àwọn Yorùbá sọ wípé tí ọwọ́ ọmọ bá ti tẹkùtà ikú dà kò ní béèrè ikú tó pa bàbá wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tó wáyé kí n béèrè ikú tó pa bàbá mi lọ wọn sì tó how could you? Okay, now we were it didn't even allow even my elder sister to come with you guys, so we will know where you guys buried him. So maybe in the nearest future we'll come and pay respect or not. He didn't even do that.
So what were they saying? You guys were Muslims, right?
Yes.
So what happened now?
We don't know. Into one do many gbogbo wọn det fẹ́ kú tán báyìí. Tó yẹ kí lọ wọn béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. And because my mom like, mi fẹ́ wá la wọn family o, kó má lọ táyé lọ́fà o, kó má lọ ṣe kidi kan, I was like, okay, ẹ ṣì ń bẹ̀rù kú báyìí. Ṣé kú ò ti pa almost everybody tó báyìí. Ikú náà ló máa padà pa àyàn kan náà ìjọ kan. So, but I need to ask, where is his grave?
Okay, no. Let's do it this way. When he died, how long did it take for you guys to know that he was dead? That you didn't know where he was buried?
Okay. Immediately I got back from school. Even on the road, I knew something. My body was telling me I wasn't feeling comfortable. When I got home, I saw my grandma crying. I was like, Daddy, me ti kú àbí? You know. Last week, I was saying that. But my grandma was like, okay, I want them to come. Your brother, your daddy's uncle or whatever, uncles, aunties, they need to come so that they can take you. They can take you to the grave so that you guys can say and see the grave and pray. There was no phone then. I'm talking about 90s or maybe 97. So we were waiting for them. Nobody showed up. No, although we did 41 days. We did 41 days, and we prayed for him. And my mom
40
came.
days.
40 days. So my mom came then, but she came with babies. Yes, I need to say that. Because when she ran away, she went to marry another person.
Just like that?
Just like that.
She came with
2
children,
twins.
Children.
Not twins.
That was the space of how many years?
4 years. 5 years.
Mommy ti bí méjì.
Ó ti bí méjì.
Mo like wọn bàjẹ́.
Now I told you now, like, wọ́n fẹ́ ìyá tó ṣì wá ń gbòòrò nìyẹn, she was still very young then. I blame her.
I know.
Maybe she should be around 33, 35 years then.
All right, go ahead, please.
And then we prayed.
That was at the 40 days prayer.
And my mom asked them, not see Baba, she can't really say because she doesn't have that boldness because of what is on ground. She left, but they didn't answer her. And she kept quiet. She couldn't even fight for us. And she was like, property Baba, kuku were after. They were after my dad's property. Someone took, immediately he died, someone took his car key, and sold it. Bam. First thing, his uncle. And they didn't even bother to show us where they buried him with his grave up till now.
What if he wasn't dead? Don't you think like that? Do you sometimes ask yourself, did you see his body?
We did not.
Then how did you agree that he was late?
Because my auntie was like, my aunt said his brother and they were there and all, and they were just giving
They saw him. The children didn't see him. You didn't see his burial ground, his graveyards. You didn't see anything. And you believe that he was late?
But someone said, I told you that he was sick, he was in the hospital. Someone said that the owner of the hospital said they can't take him. They can't take his dead body away until they paid all his debts.
Does it mean he was there or he's still with them?
And that's what I don't know. But to me, up to now, I still believe my daddy didn't die. Because I didn't see it.
Abibat, I don't understand. Why are you...
I need to take. I wanted to take it up, but because of spiritual issue, all this wala, come on, Lord, shake off, you know what is on ground, even it took them years before they could even give us his will. I fought for it. I was like, give us his will now. What is wrong with you people?
Does he have another wife?
But they said he has one wife before my mom, but. That part, I'm not clear. It's not clear to me, rather. That part is not clear to me up to now. It was complicated. I don't even know. The family is just, I don't know. Up to now, I was like, now, let me now boss your brain. One of my uncle now said he wants to buy my dad's house for 700,000 naira. Then I was like, what? We want to buy your own brother that even tó jìyà fún ẹ tó rán ẹ níṣẹ́ tó sọ owó iṣẹ́ ẹ tó ṣe gbogbo wàhálà fún ẹ ó fẹ́ ra ilé ẹ for how much ìgbà mi tẹ̀ tí tó yára for 750,000 naira láyéláyé mi ò ní gbà. And my auntie was like my elder sister was like because I was like no ọtí náà wọ́n fẹ́ ta ilé yẹn mo ní ní ta ilé ìṣe láì jẹ bàbá ẹ̀ sí síbẹ̀ ẹ̀ tún fẹ́ ta. Possible mi ò ní gbà. I will not allow you not mi ò ní gbà lágbára Ọlọ́run ní oríta ó pè mí kọ́ wá ní wọ́n gé lẹ́yìn wọ́n gé lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kàn gé ẹ filẹ̀ tó bá yá lágbára Ọlọ́run in the nearest future Ọlọ́run á bá gbà padà so don't pẹ́fẹ́ ta yẹn láìjẹ abiyamọ ni bàbá yẹn ó jìyà.
I'm really short of words because I don't understand how somebody will have kids. 2 died while he was alive, and he had 3 kids, and the 3 kids didn't know where their dad was buried. They didn't even see his dead body.
Honestly.
How? Who does that? Okay, let's move on from it till you are able to find out what really happens. But I just feel that I would be saying that my father didn't die.
That is what I got my son. Because daddy me say, me believe it. Maybe he ran away from them because of the stress. Maybe he ran away from them because of family problems. Maybe I kept thinking.
It's been a long time.
It doesn't matter. Some people àwọn kan lè ṣe kó sálọ kó dẹ̀ bó ṣe wà ó lè máa rí mi báyìí kó máa rí gbogbo wa. That is why I said that name Jinadu, it will keep going even go matter fún àwọn ọmọ mi gan kó máa jẹ́ orúkọ yẹn. Yeah, Jinadu, yeah, guys ẹ máa bá mi gbé lọ torí Ọlọ́run. So that anywhere tó bá tẹ̀ bí ó padà rí wa bó Jinadu bó ní ẹ́ òkè kiri kẹrẹ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kodo maybe you will be able to.
So
I don't know up till now.
Okay. So from then, what happened to you?
Yes, from then I did my common entrance, and then later on my mom now came back to my grandma.
Okay.
Yes, she came back, and she was she manipulated that kind of. She was like mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ọmọ yín lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ let me take her to Lagos to go and continue her education and all. My grandma first of all she rejected it. She was like,
you alone? How about Ibrahim?
Sorry, first of all, she picked Ibrahim, then later on came back to me.
For you?
For me. And later on came back for me. And my grandma wasn't comfortable, and I wasn't comfortable too because I can't leave her alone. She went through a lot with us before we can eat, she did so many things before we can eat. So how can I just leave her like that? But I don't have a say. I just have to follow her instruction. And my grandma was like, well, no problem. You can take her. You know, she promised that I'm going to Lagos to continue my education. Guess what happened? When I got to Lagos, I now discovered that my mom, she has another 40 ọmọ yẹn ṣe pé 40 ṣe 41 days no man pé another 41 baby
41 days
41
old.
days old baby in Lagos
Again.
I swear.
That mama is a baby factory.
Baby.
So I
was like,
baby making factory ni wọ́n.
Ma, and you came to Abeokuta without this baby. Okay, no problem. Me and sorrow. I was like, okay, let me just. At the end of the day, my school member, I'll come. Let me continue. Don't worry, you will continue your education. Don't worry, I promise you will continue. Oṣù kẹfà lọ 6 months, 1 year. I was the one taking care of the baby at home. So she will leave us, travel.
She brought you to be taken care of.
Honestly. Honestly, for like 3 years, I was useless, not doing nothing.
You didn't go to school for 3 years. With your mom.
With my mom. So thank goodness. So there was a day I was like, I want to go and see my auntie. There's one auntie in Yanokpaja. Let me go and see my dad aunt. Let me go and see her now. She was like, okay, I'll take you there. She took me there. So when she took me there, and I like that auntie. She was like, Habiba, so where school are you now? My mom was like, school kiddy. She was, I couldn't talk. My mom, that woman, she knew her very well. She was like, Habiba, school, Bato Wanke Kere, Muna, pictures there, when you were still young, I have your pictures. Come, let me show you. She took me to her room. Wow. She was like, now tell me, did you not go to school? I was like, me lost in school. That has been 3 years, mommy lost in school. She was like, hey, I knew it.
Very smart woman.
Don't worry. She now went to meet her. She was like, she was up at school. I'm like, okay, ma worry, because the problem. Jẹ́ kó máa wá kí mi. She didn't say anything immediately.
Wow.
She was like, Jẹ́ kó máa wá kí mi. My mom now allowed me to always go to her house. So from there, she was like, mo fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ yìí lọ sí school. Bàbá ẹ̀ ò kí ń ṣèyàn burúkú sí mi. Mo fẹ́ kí ọmọ yìí kó lọ sí school. Bàbá ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí n ra ilé tó wà níbí báyìí tí mò ń gbé. So me go, my lost school. She felt so real. My mom felt reluctant because of that. She was like, "Hey, you go to lost school for fun." You went to meet her and started telling her different things. I was like, she asked about my education. I have to tell her, and I didn't go to school, and I love education. I would like to go to school. And I said, okay, go, no problem. So I did my junior YEC and all. So I was there with her. I was there for 3 years, or almost 4 years, But in between, I was still facing some other things in that house too.
In that place.
Another story entirely.
What happened?
Anyway, mo ti finish film now. So in that house, I was molested by 2 children. I was raped by another 2 children. By her children. Our children.
Your auntie's children.
Yeah.
Your cousins, actually. Abi?
Yes, but one be extended family. No,
okay.
Yes, kind of to
distance cousin.
Yeah, distance cousin.
They raped you.
Raped me different times. Not together, but different individually, And another one, ọmọ mẹ́rin nìyẹn o, kò ṣe ọmọ méjì o, méjì ló molest mi, méjì ló rape mi.
Okay.
So, another child, another face.
What about your auntie? What about their mom?
She's still there. She's there.
She didn't know?
She didn't know, because they would tell me that if you tell her mom, we will send you away. We will do this. We will do.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. Not until one of them now had, he had the courage. He now went to meet her mom and was like, "Mommy, it was this uncle that first. We used to. I don't want to mention names. So yes, I want to go better. You know, the guy now explained himself to
The bomb.
the mom. The mom was like, yeah, it's me. You know, she now called me. How would they suffer me? You know, ha. Because of that, the woman can't hold it. Because of the shame. You know. I don't know how they planned it, but they sent me away. One way or the other, they had sent me packing.
To go to where?
I don't know.
To your mom?
I had to go back to my mom in Yaba.
What class were you at that time?
At that time, yes, I'm about to do my senior WAEC, but I couldn't do it. It was Daddy Joshua that registered me in Abeokuta to do my WAEC again, because he doesn't want me to miss that month. So he had to register me in Abeokuta to do my WAEC, and I did it.
Okay, so let's move on. So that tells us you're growing up and everything. So at what point did you get to meet Joshua's dad, that you had him, and then you guys were not together and everything? What happened with your relationship, or how did you turn to a single mother?
Okay, now, because we were living in the same area, yeah, I'm talking about Joshua's dad.
Okay.
And it's very close to my aunt's children. It's very close to my aunt's children then. And he used to come to our house and all. So sometimes he would send someone to me to come and meet me on my way coming back from school, to come and give me gifts. And I would be like, they gift, they will throw it away, they will not accept it, you know. I'll shall buy it. I'll collect it. I'll go and show my uncle that, you see your friend brought me this and said that, okay, no problem, you can use it. So we started talking. But I don't have any mind of dating him or no. You know, I'm still very young. I don't even want, all I want is to go to school. So at the end of the day, because they sent me packing, so Daddy Joshua was the only person that was able to accept me that night. In fact, his mom followed me back to that place. He was begging them, please accept this way. It's late already. You can't send a baby, you can't send a girl out by this time of the day. It's too late.
Hold on. That's your auntie sent you packing?
Not our children.
Oh, okay.
Because she wasn't around.
She wasn't at her. I wanted to ask her, where was she?
No, she went to Abuja then.
Okay.
She was watching to correct me. So they didn't accept it. I was like, she should go. So they now took me to their house. She took me to their house, and I slept till next morning. So when I woke up, and I said, okay, let me go to Yaba. Let me go to my mom. So I went to Yaba with my mom. So I was with her for like almost a year or so. So Daddy Joshua used to come to because he's working on the mainland. So he used to come around. So he would come in the evening before going to his house. So from there we started talking, and then so now I said, because of your WAEC, you need to move closer instead of coming all the way from Yaba to Yanokwaja. So you need to come down to Yanokwaja. So I even thought he was helping me. You understand? Okay. My mom didn't accept it in the first place. But I was like, let me go and finish my WAEC, you know. So he would take me to Abeokuta and take up all the responsibility. She accepted. And when I got there, after the WAEC, I noticed that Daddy Joshua doesn't want me to go again.
After the WAEC? After
the WAEC, he doesn't want me to go in. So he has one apartment, so we started staying together. And at the end of the day, I got pregnant. That was 2003. So I lost the pregnancy. Yes, the baby was about 3 months. The pregnancy was about 3 months, and I lost it. So I was like, okay, let me go back to my house. We started fighting and all. The stress was too much. He would beat me up. He would do so many things, and then it's a long story.
He was beating you.
But all the cool thing is late. So someone let me come out so that I need by you. So I'm putting forgiving him for everything to share for me. Because But eventually, after like 3 years, I didn't go so you know,
You guys were living
we were
together.
living together.
You didn't go back to
I didn't. You didn't allow me
Yaba.
to go back to like Yaba.
Your mom didn't send for you.
You know, ah. At the end of the day, so there was a day I just got pregnant later after 3 years. Timothy Koko saw again. That's Joshua. But before then, before I got pregnant, I noticed that they gave me one herbs that I should use it to wash my tummy and all so that I can get pregnant. I was like, I rejected it. At the end of the day, I took it. Because I had a plan that I don't want to stay with him again. I want to go. I'm tired of all this beating, all this humiliation, all this harassment. I'm just tired. I just want to go. But he didn't mind me. Okay, she now did something then. When he did so, I just used the opportunity. I ran back to Yaba. But I didn't go to my mom this time around. I went to my mom's elder sister. I went to her house in very close to Unilag. So I went there. She was like, Uteda, thank God you are back to the house. You are not going there again, no. You are not going. The woman was fighting for me. I never knew that I was already pregnant. And that woman was like, she was like, Tokumbo. They used to call me Tokumbo. If you are very close to me, you know that in my house they call me Tokumbo. Tokumbo, I think you are pregnant. I was like, I'm not pregnant. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I'll take you to the hospital tomorrow. She now took me to the hospital, Bagada Hospital. They did the test, ran the whole test. And that was when they discovered that I was pregnant. I was like, hey, pregnant. She was so happy. Oluwoseun, why are you happy? I'm not going. I was already crying. I'm not going to that place again. Why are you happy? Because she had just one baby. Yes, she had just one baby. So she was like, like yeah. So thank goodness, Baba Joshua was already coming to beg for me again. They will send him back. That he's not doing again. She's not doing again. You have to go. She's not. So the last time he came back, I was like, oh, Tiloyun, come and carry your property. I was crying. They now said, before you can take her along with you, come with your family. We need to see them. They should come and ask for her properly. So now they came. This time around they came and they asked for their permission and all. And I went back to Yanopaja. So that was when I gave birth to Joshua. So later on, after that, Joshua was about 1 year plus. Even in between, we used to have issues and all. His younger brother beat me up, removed my teeth. Yes.
Your husband's
their last born, gone.
beat you up.
Beat me up and removed this teeth. Yes. So I went to the police station and the policemen were like, it's a family problem. You guys should just go and settle it. Thank goodness. The DPO now came in during that time when we were having the conversation with the policeman, and they were like, the DPO was like, what happened to you? I was like, it was my husband brother, younger brother that beat me up and he removed my teeth. I was like, how could he do that to a woman? How could he? Oh yeah, you people should go and arrest that boy. I was like, Now they followed me. Those people, that's a criminal family problem. They went there and they arrested the boy. They took him to the police station. He was there for like 5 days. So now the interesting part was now the IPO in charge of the case was a woman. The woman was like, why did you beat your sister-in-law? He doesn't even know what to say. He was like, okay, no problem, yeah, prostrate. Prostrate is now is my in-law. They were there. My father-in-law and the mother-in-law. They were there looking at me. The guy now prostrated. He was like, the woman was like, oh yeah, step, madam, step on him, step on his head. I was like, he said, I will give you that slap if you don't step on your brother-in-law's head. That this one beat you up. You see, they look like, say, step on his head, Joe. I was like, okay, they don't give me power. It was.
Was that not a setup for you?
That woman said, if you ever touch this woman again, now this time around, they now give us restraining orders. They said they don't want to see him moving closer anywhere. They don't want him to move closer to me. They should just stay away from me, far away. Now, this guy only agidi. He said, he now came back. I said, that time to my log be time or Christmas, not log be.
Okay, so Ibelo to share Christmas.
I will be 5 days or 6 days. I'll be one day 31st.
So what she New Year
late? What she New Year late? So but on the New Year on the 1st of New Year, he now came to our area. I was like, multi day was now shouting, was now nagging, I had to call the police because you can hear his voice. They said, okay, no problem. This time around, wife moto gbe ni.
Wọ́n tún padà wá gbé.
Wọ́n tún lọ fọlọ́pàá gbé ni. Wọ́n tún wá gbé pé ó yá wọ́n ṣe wà ní kò ṣe undertaking. During that time, I was so lucky.
Wow.
So mo ti wò pé ó tẹ̀ sí da ṣé tẹ̀ rí tẹ̀tẹ̀ wá bá dé lè wá bá yé mi jẹ́. I am tired. It's time for me. Even before then, my me fẹ́ pè lọ́kọ mi mọ́kọ so ti already. But then my baby daddy, Daddy Joshua. Even before then, kó tó di pé mo kúrò, ó ti ń pack ẹrù mi. He will just pack my things out unnecessarily.
But why was he doing that though? Was it because you were living with his family?
We were not living together. We streets ló pa wá pọ̀.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 streets ló kàn pa wá pọ̀ ló tán. So we have our own family, àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ máa wá sọ́dọ̀ wa, máa wá jẹun gan, you know. In fact gan kọ́ ló máa fọ̀run kẹ́ tó bá ra ẹran 20 tí bàbá ọmọ bá ra ẹran 20 ó máa pín ni. Ó máa ní ẹran tiẹ̀ 12 mo fún ẹran 80 má fọwọ́ kàn. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn àbúrò mi máa dé nsìn.
Wow.
Olóúnjẹ dẹ̀ nìyẹn. I'm a cook. I love to cook. I'm a caterer. Ọmọ àmọ̀ kò ti sóúnjẹ. So ẹran ẹ̀ 12 yẹn ni kò fi fún wọn lóúnjẹ o. Torí mo mọ̀ ẹ́ pé aláàánú nìyẹn.
Wow.
But that 8 is 8 meat yóò gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́ kàn. Kí n bá fọwọ́ kàn gbára ẹ̀ ó máa lù mí bí ẹni máa kú ni. So kò ṣe pé a jìnnà síra wa, you know. And then from there tó bá tọ́ mo wá pé ìyá ẹ̀ now called mi ìfẹ́ pọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ ń lọ mi. Mo pe bàbá Joshua. Ma tọ́mọ yín bá tún kó ẹrù mi bọ́ síta lẹ́lẹ̀kẹwàá mo máa kúrò nílé yìí o. I will leave this your son. I'm tired. I must stay with him again. He was like, don't worry, kò ní sí nǹkan kí ní kankan náà. Ọlọ́run ṣe máa bá mi ṣe. Ọlọ́run máa ń gbàdúrà èèyàn. I went to the church. I came back from church. Ní àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù. Before ìgbà tí máa lọ sí church, mo dé church yẹn. And máa tó sọ tó ń ṣe pastor ń gbà yẹn. Pastor yẹn. Máa yẹn ò lójú láti kékeré. So he was now ministering, was telling me that it was like ibi tí èèyàn kan wà ó dàbí omi adágún àná anyway tó bá ti délé ó máa rí ogun ìjà o nǹkan tó bá máa fà kó ṣàkúrò mẹ́ torí tó wà ní omi adágún ni. When I got home lóòótọ́ bá bẹ́rù mẹ́ta. Kí ló dé tó tún kẹ́rù mi síta? Àwọn greeting cards tí mi rí ṣé àwọn boyfriend mi kọ́ ló kó fún mi. I was like kó greeting cards boyfriend fún mi. What do you mean?
Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe
kẹ́rù mi mo ní greeting cards orí ṣé ó jọ greeting cards tuntun eléyìí tí mọ́mì tí mo ní wọ́n fún mi tí wọ́n ní wọ́n mú mi lọ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ́ sí tó mú mi lọ sí Gbàgádà hospital tó lọ ṣe test fún mi àwọn náà kó gbogbo kíni because ọmọ kan náà bí toys everything náà kó gbogbo ẹ̀ fún mi and you can see that this thing is very thick torí pé thick kò ń ṣe love letter kò ń ṣe love greeting cards ló ṣe kẹ́rù mi bọ́ta mo yà páàkì gbogbo pẹ́ mi ti ẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ ibi tí mo wà and I don't have anything mo yẹ lọ ni èmi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi tá a lọ sí church mi kò lọ sílé ẹ̀ ni and I went to house. I was there for like a week, you know, sleeping on the floor. I left Joshua, but I made sure marry Joshua on the same street. No, you.
Oh, okay.
Marry Josh every time. Mami sọ pé mo rí ó lè ti wà bí 1 year plus. Man bring your mom in every time. Mo yan ọmọ so ti ń jẹun. God decide pé I'm not going back. Ó tún wá padà wá láti wá bẹ̀ mí. I'm not going back. I have to leave. Èmi lọ́lọ́run bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti ṣí mi níyè ni mo yẹ lọ ni. I was scouting with different, you know, in different places and all. We had to do ṣáà wá padà wá mú Josh later but every time tí Josh fi wà níbẹ̀ yẹn má mi sọ pé every day má mi sọ pé mo rí ọmọ mi kó tó di pé mo ṣáà mú ọmọ mi kúrò mẹ́rin.
So at what point ni àwọn ti wá not for kú?
Nígbà tí ó wá di 2017 ló ṣe wà late ó sick náà ni not sick yes he was very very sick and before kó tó sick mo kí n má rí mọ́ mo ṣáà mọ́ ọmọ ẹ lọ mú ni mo lọ́mọ ẹ lọ fún ní January ìgbà tó máa fi di June also ló wá late níbi June yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ó pè mí ó lóun pé kó má pè mí mọ́ ó pè mí ó lóun fẹ́ rọ́mọ òun mo ní mi ò ráyè mo busy I'll bring him to Mati wa okay when I'm less busy I'll bring him so that's when he died.
Wow. So at what point did you now start the acting journey?
Yeah, now because now I was with one of my friends. I was staying with her at Fagba here. So I now said I want to start something. I love acting. I don't know where to start. I know. She now said that's Midday Martins and Afis Owo's office. It's over there. Go there. I was like, their office is very close by. She was like, yes. And I went there. So I went there. I saw Mr. Afis Owo. I registered. I don't have money then. Then she even said I should bring. Once it's a small money then, maybe 30K or so. I said, I can't pay at once. I'll pay twice. I said, no problem. I paid half of the money, and later on, I paid the rest. That's when I started. I started going to rehearsals. The first person, the Makokori rehearsal, I was so happy, and I don't have any other thing I was doing. I'm not doing anything then. But I have people helping me, supporting me. That was it.
And then, since that time, how has the journey been?
It's been wonderful, I won't lie, stressful. You have to be ready for anything at any time. That is it. The industry is good. Don't let me say it's very good. You know what? Now. It's very good, but we are managing. But it's very, very nice. I'm happy that I took that decision. Yes, that bold decision, and maybe if it was You'll
not be where you are today.
Now I'm here and I'm happy.
That's right.
I'm happy.
Okay. Recently you made a post and then you talked about that you were not going to bleach again.
Yeah.
People should get used to it. And like you've heard one or two people saying that Aotishi, Oshekinikon, and saying mi obora mose. Tell us about that. Because I remember, I actually made a comment, and sincerely when I saw that, I was really happy. Because I remember years back, I don't know if you remember that I will always call it, Abibat will fine, Sha. Abibat will fine. There was a time you had to tell me that, it is so bad for me, because you were so beautiful as a dark lady.
Yes.
All of a sudden, it was after a while I didn't see you, and it was BBM during BlackBerry era. Then someone posted your picture so that. For you to know, I know very well. You are May 15th.
Yes.
So I know your birthday. So I know. So somebody posted your picture, and I just saw the pictures. Lady, and I looked at people. Will be any shejo Abiba. The person who posted that picture was Damola Olatunji.
Okay.
And I said, will be any shejo Abiba mo gbe. So I now checked the picture, then I now saw Abiba. So I said, happy birthday, Abibat. And I said, Abiba. So I had to ask him that, I hope it's not the same Abiba. Meanwhile, why I ask, before that time, when I saw you, you were already looking lighter, fairer. If you remember, I called you and said, Abiba, Joma Bora. You remember?
Very well.
You remember?
Yes.
I said, Abibat Jomabura,
Yes.
you're so you're just that beauty that your complexion I admired so much. So I said, Abibat Jomabura. Okay, Mutiga. So after that time, I didn't see you until I saw that. And when I saw it, I said, Abibat noni, Abibat Owo. I dropped the phone. I didn't know what to say. I didn't until I saw you there. So I had to say all this so that you know that
Yes.
I was how concerned I was. But of course, you're an adult.
Yes.
So when I saw you, I said, Abiba. So what led to that decision? And then at what point did you decide that, oh, I'm not doing this anymore?
Okay. Anyway, Damola Tunjitu used to tell me this, Habibat, please don't ever touch your skin.
In the comment section, I don't know if you saw it.
Anytime.
And somebody said, Shebi she too, she's bleaching. I was like, we are Kema, no glasses in you. I've never thought of lightening my skin, toning. I have never thought of it once.
Now, what happened was, there was a time, I would say this, and some people will be like, oh man, but that thing really got me. You know, sometimes, I've been through a lot. So, okay. At the Riaza ground, at Fiso was Riaza ground, and there was a day something happened. A colleague of mine did something, and I'm not the one that do that thing. What happened? They said, okay, we should lean down. Okay, I had to lean down, I had to cool down, I had to cool it. Like, kilo wa fe shele. Mrs. Mide Martins was there, my boss was there, and some other people. And the next thing Mide Martins was like, eléyìí olójú náà olójú dúdú bí náà àmúrè yìí eléyìí olójú dúdú yìí tó dàbí kíní, you know, she said something. I was like, I felt so bad. I'm not the one.
Mide said that.
Yes. So I felt, you know, it got me like, me. Also, I still don't know the meaning of Nono Amore. But later on, it was when I posted that video. Then people now say it was Obo, monkey. That is Nono Amore.
I remember in the video you said up to now I don't even know what Nono Amore is. Oh, I'm sure she doesn't know what it means.
I'm very sure up to now she still doesn't know. That thing she said actually got me somehow.
That was what led.
You know, I was like, but before then, you know, when we were on set like this, they'll be like, you are too dark. We need to lighten up. This camera, 450, that big camera, that's what we used to use then. So it needs a lot of light.
Yeah.
Mama, why not? You are just too dark and all. So, you know, when she now said that, I was like, okay, what can I even do to make you people happy? What is going on? This one would say this one. Well, let me change. That was when I started. That was what led me to that.
Wow.
You know, and that time, you know, during that time, you know, if you are not even white like that, they will not use you, they will not call you. You know that era now, they will not. They will not appreciate you. Not until this era I was like, so you people can actually appreciate our
skin. Yes.
Thank goodness, my baby now helped me. When I got pregnant, I was like, you know, when I gave birth, Adunia Ade came to see me, and she was like, Abibat, please do not use any cream again. I beg, your skin is beautiful.
You have always had that skin.
It did not even show that you have used cream. You know, she says a lot. I was like, okay.
So, in this story, an actor said a thing that made you bleach your skin, which was Mide Martins. And then another actor, Adunia Ade, said a thing that made you stop bleaching. Wow.
Can see how God works.
No, I picked something. See, sometimes for to be honest, I know if Mide sees this video now, I'm sure what she's going to say is that, Emi bashere ni. Emi bashere ba. Do you understand?
Yes.
So sometimes we should be, even when or while we're playing, we should be mindful of what we say to people, because you don't know how it's going to get to that person. This is a whole lot for me, and I'm sure even my viewers can relate to this. We sometimes say some things out and we're not even reading meaning to. When I saw the video, I saw where you said the person said you are a you do be no namure. Say up till now I don't even know what no namure is. I just saw that and I just laughed at. Well, I was not even interested in that. I was just interested in the fact that you came out publicly to say that people should get used to the fact that you are now back to your complexion and you are not bleaching again. So people should get used to it. And I was like, wow. So it got my attention so much, maybe because of the story. That was why I gave the background story that, okay, so this is where we're coming from. I'm happy this is you. You are happy yourself. Look at you, even without makeup, with makeup, you look very beautiful. You have always been beautiful. And I'm sure that a lot of us then, we admired you so much. I will say that and over again. Over and over. Abibat fine. Baby fine. Baby fine. You know, and despite the fact that you had a child, even at that time, you were not looking it.
In fact, now, wọ́n bust brain.
Wọ́n bust brain. Wọ́n bust brain. Mi kí n máa fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay. Nígbà tí mi ò lo cream, mi ò ní sí. Ìgbà tí mo bí Josh, mi ò ní single stretch mark. Ní bíbá ìgbọ̀n, lè mọ̀ pé mo ti bí ọmọ méjì ti jáde mẹ́. Even gan, ìgbà kí n tó bí Josh, ìgbà tí mo bí Josh tán, no single stretch mark. But ever since I started using cream, mo rí stretch mark some other places, you know. But up to now, till here, you will not see one single stretch mark. Then what's now? This bleaching of a thing is even stressful.
Stressful, expensive.
Honestly.
Time wasting.
And again, it was like, ìgbà tí mo bleaching, wọ́n dàbí ẹni pé mo gbé àwọ̀ ẹlòmíì wọ̀, wọ́n rí mi. As if, yes, wọ́n rí mi. Tell me now, àǹtí yìí jọ ẹni tó máa act àbí. But ṣé wàá mọ̀ kó ẹ jẹ́ tún bust brain yìí.
Wọ́n tún bust.
Ìgbà tí mo wá stop cream mi ò tí heart pẹ̀lú mo eré o mi tí ma heart o mi tí future ever since I gave birth, because a lot of people have been calling, but because of my baby I need to give him time. But I'm back now. Okay. People be like, títọ́ máa ṣe fí mi ire. A lot of people, yes, a lot of people will wait, take pictures with me, recognizes me, like it was so àwọn aláwọ̀ mo ń gbé kiri láti bẹ̀. All these years. I started bleaching my skin since 2012. So ẹ bá mi calculate years.
12 years.
12 years. Wow. Can you imagine? Awalawo ni mo ń gbé kiri. Mi ò ṣe mọ́.
Done.
I am done bleaching my skin. Please get used to it. Ẹ gbọ́ stand tẹ́ bá rí pé mo ti fẹ́ máa try ẹ tètè pè mí. Ẹ nà mí, ẹ má pè mí, ẹ nà mí.
You won't even try it again. You're too beautiful to go back to that.
You know.
We appreciate you like this, and I'm sure a lot of people, even fair skinned people, will have, even the people that are bleaching, we appreciate you like this. So let us get used to it. Anyways, we were used to it. This was you that we know. In fact, you were darker than this.
Honestly,
slightly,
very dark.
It was beautiful. Your skin was really beautiful. I used to tell Owo then, said, people, you fine, go. Oh, fine,
shining. The skin
shiny,
was,
yes.
Glowing, like,
wow.
You may not like it.
Thank God. I'm happy you took this decision, and I pray that it will pay off at the end of the day.
Amen.
Okay, so let me go to my few last questions so that I will let you go. So all of a sudden we didn't see you. We just saw that Abibat now has. I didn't see you during pregnancies at all. Yes. So I was just surprised that Abibat Bimo Baololoyu. Kilo shele. Well, some of us were just happy because we know that Josh is a big man now, and then we don't even know. So what happened was that, did you intentionally decide, okay, it's time for me to have another baby? Is that a relationship we don't know about? There is now Okikiola addition to Joshua. So what happened? we don't know. Are you married now? How did that happen? We're happy for you. I am
Thank you.
happy for you.
Thank
You
you,
know, Josh is a big man already,
Yes.
and it's okay to do whatever you want to do
Yeah.
at that time. And also, I noticed that the pregnancy really it shook you,
Shock. In
kind
fact,
of. So how was it like?
Anyway, thank goodness. Thank you. I used to pray. I was like, oh God, I know Joshua is big enough. Now Joshua will soon stand on his own. It will remain only me. How will I do it? Tani mama pe, tani mama, yeah, come here, don't go there. Anyway, anyhow you want it, just do it. I want a baby, another baby. Maybe at your own convenient time, just do it for me. I don't know. I wasn't looking for any baby. I wasn't eager. I wasn't desperate
For it.
for it.
But
I'll
you
tell you
wanted
that.
it.
I don't care. But last year, it shall happen.
It shall just happen.
It shall just happen. It was a miracle.
Wow.
It was a miracle. In fact, I couldn't believe it. It was a miracle for me. When I went to the hospital to do the pregnancy test, and they were like, congratulations, you are pregnant. Are you joking? What did you say? You're pregnant. I said, no. I went to another hospital to do another test. You are pregnant. Congratulations. I was shocked. I was like, thank God. So that means this is the right time for you, for me to do this. Okay, I'll do it. But now I'm 39 years old. At this age, how will I, because of my health.
With the baby.
Because of the baby, what is going on? Let me just, my doctor now said, okay, don't worry, you can do it. Your BP is okay. First of all, let's just check your BP. They checked my BP. My BP was normal throughout. My BP was between 88 to 100.
Wow.
88 to 100. I was like, okay, that's good. It was smooth. But about his dad,
Yes.
and yes, I'm not worried because
Okay.
I'm a kind of person, even ever since, before I even go to the part of that, people did not see my boyfriend. None of my boyfriend on the internet. I've
That
never
we-
said, this is my boyfriend, though. So you people should just don't worry.
We should leave you.
They should leave me for
Leave
that
it
one.
to Daddy Joseph.
Yes.
No problem. Keep Daddy Joseph anonymous.
Honestly. So, and that's that. And I gave birth. After giving birth, I noticed that my body changed, diabetes, and my mom now said, it's because of, it's been long. That is why. So you will get back to your faith. Don't worry. I was like, people will be talking that something is wrong with me, and she was like, don't worry, let them talk. Àwọn èèyàn tó jágbàlagbà wọ́n máa mọ̀ wípé torí pé ó ti pẹ́, they will understand. So because it's been long, that is why you're like this. You will get back to your body. You get your body back. And now I'm getting back.
Yes.
A lot of people they kept saying, kí ló ṣe ìyà ń jẹ ni? Ṣé òun ló tún dá tọ́mọ ni? They were saying so many things. What is wrong with them? You people should leave me alone.
I beg.
What? Even wọn ti máa dá tọ́ kí n tì yín.
Benny, it's fine.
Mo ṣàṣe Joshua, ṣé mi ò tọ́ ni? Ṣé mi ò tọ́ dáadáa? Ṣé ẹ̀yin Joshua dáadáa?
I mean, that boy.
Tí bá tún tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, bá lè sọ fún yín pé mo ṣe IVF nǹkan kí ló fẹ́ ṣe.
No, you did IVF.
Mo lè ṣe, mo ní tí máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan.
Okay. It's even fine. Ọlọ́run á bá wa wo Joseph àti
Àmín.
Josh papọ̀. Okay, so I wanted to ask you a question at some point, and then I left it. I wanted to say that, was it because of Josh's dad that you turned to a Christian? Because I know you are from a Muslim background.
Yes.
So at what point did you change your religion?
Because of George's dad.
Okay.
Because they are from Christian family.
Okay.
And they had the church then. So I had to. They even gave me a Christian name, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes. And I like it because mo lazy gan. Ká máa kírun yẹn, ó máa ń rò mí lójú. So I was so lazy. So I was, okay, let me just use the opportunity to be a Christian. And ever since, even then, I wasn't a church goer. It's only December you see me in church. Last day of December, that's when you see me in church.
Crossover service.
Yes. So what is the essence? So, but now, last year, something now happened. I was like, okay, something happened in my former house. I now prayed to God, please show me what is going on. Something happened. I want to. I now saw my grandma rosary, the tesiba. I saw it in my dream, and she gave me. She gave it to my aunt that she should give it to me. She has two tesiba. So I kept that tesiba in my house. So anytime I wake up, I will always see that tesiba. So I now saw that tesiba. Is it tesiba? No,
Tesiba.
I saw it in my dream. So when I woke up, I now saw the tesiba again. I was like, are you telling me I should start praying with this? And I woke up, I stood up, and I took it up. I started praying with Alhamdulillah. I started with Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And now, okay, that was when I became Muslim back.
Oh, okay. So you're back to
I'm
Islam
back to
now.
Islam now.
Now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
back now. So, and ever since I started praying with that, a lot of secrets opened
So you.
to me,
Wow.
honestly. Ààrẹ náà ni pé àbúrò ẹ̀. Tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
Well, thank God for the journey now. In the all of your journey, what has life taught you as a person? What have you learned?
I've learned so many things. Number one, you just have to move closer to God. There is difference between moving closer to God and praying.
Okay.
You can pray like this, Lord, but you have to move closer to God.
Have a relationship with God.
God. So it took me a while before I could do that. I could realize that I didn't even move closer to Him enough. You have to move closer to God. You need to know your God. You need to talk to Him. Yes, and another thing is, in this life, your children or your child, do not take them for granted. Do not leave them for anybody to take care of them. Fine, anybody can die at any time. You understand? But try to impute something that they can talk about, like, my mommy did this. You just have to give them something. It might not be money or material things, but at least something like that. So, and show them love. Show them love.
It's very important.
It's very important, because while growing up, no love. Because hear my story. I really wanted love. I love family, but there was no love there. But I need to show my kids love. So love is very important.
So, how you mentioned it earlier, but because I want to talk on that before I close the program. So, what is it now with your mom and you?
We are like pepper and ice. That about so we are not in that. We are not in a good time, but because I'm a mom too, so I need to always show her love too. But she's the kind of person not to lagidi, and she's the kind of person that she's not always ready to say sorry. Up to now, she has not said sorry to me. Yes, or the only thing she said when my auntie went to meet her, she was, "Hello, be omo yi, be oni nu she be nkan te se fun wa." She now came, she didn't even say sorry genuinely. Say so. But as time goes on, everything will go normal. Because me pray she wants it. At the end of the day, she's still my mom.
That's right.
But on Yoruba so Bíbélì ní ẹ̀yin òbí ẹ má ṣe mú àwọn ọmọ yín bínú. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ má ṣe mú àwọn òbí yín bínú. O balance it up. She gets. So tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, tẹ́ bá ṣe àwọn ọmọ yín, ẹ sọ sorry genuinely. It's not ẹ má ṣe ego yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. You get. So èmi náà má jẹ́ ọmọ má bínú tí ó ti tán. That is it.
That's actually another very good lesson. The Bible says, children, honor your parents so that your days might be long. And he also said, parents, do not provoke your children to anger. If by any chance you think you provoked them or you have done something wrong, there's nothing wrong in saying sorry to your children. Say it. Let them know that you are actually teaching them morals. You're teaching them to be apologetic when they are wrong. The things that we do, it affects our children, and that's why you see some children, when they are wrong, they will never apologize because you don't apologize to them at home. So these are things that we should take note of. Abibat, I'm so happy for you because the story has changed now. God will keep your children.
Amen.
He will watch over them for you. Please forgive your mom wholeheartedly. Either I'm sure she's still going to apologize. But let's agree that that's the way she knows how to apologize. Find it in your heart. Because she's your mom. Yoruba, we said, àwọn òbí wa ni ọ̀run wa, kán má jẹ́ ká kọsẹ̀. So, and I pray for grace. I know what it is. Because even when you think about it, you feel like, well, if the only thing she did was to bring you to this world. I'm sure some people will say, to bring you to this world to come and suffer. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it's easier for us to judge other people when we are not in their shoes.
Yeah.
When we are in their shoes, what will we do? We don't know. I don't know you that you're watching me. If you are in our shoes, maybe you would have done same. Maybe you would have done worse. Yeah, you say, lie, don't forget that things are not the way they used to be back then. Things were quite different. And I know for a lot of women, a lot of parents that are going through this, I pray that God will comfort you, God will comfort you, He will console you, Amen. He will bring comfort from every angle. Amen. By God's grace, you will live long to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Amen. You will never labor in vain. Amen. And for your dad, for Habib, for Aziz, I pray that their soul will rest in peace. Amen. All right, guys, this is where I'll be saying goodbye. But before I leave, I do not like anybody coming on the show without a small gift. Please take this with love.
Thank you so much, ma. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Amio.
Amio. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad that you're watching, and I hope you've been able to learn something today as usual. I'll see you same time next week on the same station. Do not forget, in whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. I love you so much. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do share, like, please. And you can also follow me on my Facebook page as Abiola Ayomide Adebayo. I'll see you same time next week by God's grace. Till then, keep smiling. Bye.
Talk to be, share your experience.